Rex, Giga. Let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back to the cave. We've got the Rex, we've got the Giga, two behemoths ready to attack each other on the Isle of Evrima when these guys come out. I don't know how many years from now. Hopefully it's months and not years, but we all know the Isle likes years. Let's get started. You all know in the Isle Legacy, these guys used to clash all the time. They were just known to hate each other's guts, regardless of anything. These were the most common dinosaurs to not mix pack in the Isle Legacy, and for good reason. You're an apex. These guys were apex. These guys were the bosses. Once you started with one of these guys, when you see one of those, you run away. Now, Evrima is gonna have more technique to it, more strategy. These guys are gonna have very unique abilities in comparison to Evrima. I mean, Legacy. Legacy had its ways. The Giga was still a bleeder. The Rex had the ambush break leg, if you got that ambush timing right. But you can bleed out the Rex with the Giga and win the fight. Or you can break his leg as a Rex and kill him. So, varied from the Isle Legacy player, how you played, how unique it was, and all of that. But Evrima is gonna have very similar abilities to Legacy, but a little different in some ways. So I got the Isle Evrima dev blogs for each one, so we can go off of that, off those abilities, and how these fights are gonna end up in the Isle Evrima, and how they're gonna look, and who to choose when these guys come out, because there's only one apex is gonna rule them all, and it's between one of these two guys. Or even, as you all know, Dinosaurs is gonna be there too, or waiting in the water in the lake right nearby it for one of these guys to go down and take his opportunity to take the win. So as you all know, let's start with the Rex. Rexy, he's got a unique ability. This guy is gonna have a grapple, like a grip. You do not want to get bitten by a Rex with this bite force. It's something not to be reckoned with. In addition to that, it's got a side striking head swing that you do not want to mess with. This knock swing might even knock you over on some praise. So you want to stay away from an ambush from a Rex. And even if you do get in a fight with the Rex before his ambush is discovered, he still has that swing that you want to prevent from him hitting you with his noggin and knocking you over or knocking you out while this guy's munching on you. So even after the ambush, you want to stay away from his head once you get into a battle with the Rex. Now, let's get into the Giga. Giga has abilities of its own. Other nickname known as the Vampire is going to be called in the Isle of Evrima. This guy's going to have bleed abilities, very strong bleed abilities, almost basically like Legacy. At the same time, this guy's going to have a new technique ability of its own, taking chunks off of dinosaurs while they're still alive before they're even dead. You know how crazy that is? Not only are you able to bleed your dinosaur now, but you can take chunks of them. So while Rex is over there getting caught by an ambush, because let's be real, if the Rex catches the Giga in an ambush, the Giga's dead basically. But if the ambush is not properly done by the Rex and the Giga sees it and it's just start a fight head on, one-on-one, I feel like the Giga, depending on stamina and all of that, of course, when the factors come in and kick in for the Isle of Evrima, how they're gonna end up being. But if Giga decides to take chunks and take his time with the Rex, he might have a winning chance, because you're gonna be bleeding him and taking chunks off of him, like chunks of meat from the Rex. Of course, if he doesn't get you with this head swing, which might be able to knock you over, or his grapple ability that you do not want to mess with, that grappling ability. So basically, I think like the Giga is gonna be ass riding again on the Isle of Evrima, trying to take bites off the tail maybe, or bites off the legs, but nowhere near the head. You cannot be near a Rex's head anytime. It's a very interesting mechanic. Of course, the Giga, I'm sure, is gonna have a packing number of mix, 2 maximum Gigas per male and female, I'm guessing, or just 2 males hanging out, 2 females hanging out. Rex as well, I'm sure. Or maybe Rex are gonna make him like, you can't really pack with nobody, you're just a solo. You might mate, might not, and that's it. Mating, having babies, and then going off on your own, being a solo Rex. So if it's 2 Gigas against the Rex, then I'm sure the Gigas are gonna win regardless. But 1 Rex against a Giga, I feel like the Rex might have this one regardless. It has 2 techniques, and 2 good ones too, grappling and head swing that can knock you over. And once that grappling, those jaws get on you, that's it, game over. The Giga might be able to bleed you and take chunks off of you, but that's gonna take time, and the Rex ain't got no time for that. And on this one too, he's not gonna need no help from no turkey. Okay, let's get it right on. All right, this ain't no movie where he's gonna need help from a turkey. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Rex, Giga, who you guys got winning? Who you guys think is gonna win in the Isle of Evrima? But we'll have to wait and see what really goes down in the Isle of Evrima for future battles. Peace, guys. See you guys on the next one. Bye.